Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Anyway, today I'd like to tell you that our channel has been through a lot, from Pokemon cards, to video games, to explaining things, to playing with friends, and all across the market. It's truly been an honor to be host of the channel Tyler TPT, as well as Steph and Hadam. Having everyone's support along the journey of my YouTube channel. House Home's trailer, the intro of the videos, is complete. We're planning to drop the first pilot episode in the next 5 years, or the next 3 years, depending on how long it takes. So, for this video, I just want to go explore some old games that we used to play on the channel. Alright, starting off with Death Penalty, which we're already in. I already see someone named Flowey, which is kind of close to Sunny, which is the character's name of the House Home thing. The House series. So yeah, this video will just be me playing the games that we used to play for the channel. Let's get into the video. Sorry, Mr. Watermelon Shark. Or not. It's Osu-Osa. And he's gone. Alrighty. Unfortunately, but also fortunately and unfortunately, I've also noticed that Bloxton Mystery has came back around a month ago after I made my Bloxton Mystery, games that have died out video, but unfortunately, it has gotten removed again after adding in one of the new rules. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to finish the franchise of Bloxton Mystery in its final episode, but I assure you that the next episode of Insomnia will be finished. We just don't know when, though. Rousey! Alright, the game mode is favorites right now, so obviously the three contestants are Rousey, that girl, or guy, I don't know. So obviously we're gonna vote Rousey. Let's go! Rousey has been saved. I'm just gonna vote this girl, because this person will probably win no matter what. Oh my god, it's Flowey from Undertale. And I'm a Dotarune character. And the tax collector. Like Steph the collector. Alright, let's get into the next round of the... Alright, it's duel. Let's see who gets chosen. Alright, luckily it's none of the Darkeners, Flowey, Rousey, or me. So, we're just gonna skip this. Wait, actually, High V, lock in. Rousey, we need High V to lock in. Yes! He won! Let's go! Alright, next round. Alright, it's handout, so, not exactly expecting anything from this. Alright, it was a different guy. Obviously, none of us Darkeners. But there's only 3 Darkeners. So, that's low odds out of 15. So that's like 15 divided by 3, 5, 100 divided by 5. 25% chance to get picked? Wait, no. Wait. Wait, no, yeah, 25. Wait, no. Whoa. Oop. 20% chance to get last picked. Alright. I'm not cutting this part out because we can get chosen at any second. Satoru, choose someone to live. Flowey, let's go. Let's go. Wait, what? Flowey didn't choose Rose. Rose. Choose someone. Okay, Hy-Vee, let's go. Alright, now I can skip it. Actually, wait. I do want to see who dies. Hy-Vee? Okay, few. Alright, let's keep going. Sorry, Canada. Whoopsie! And he's dead. Hamilton, like Alexander Hamilton. Alright, next round. So it's Time Bomb, which is pretty easy. Time Bomb is one of the easiest ones, to be honest. Wait, not Time Bomb? Favorites? Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is like the to the O to the O to the no to the uh-oh. Okay. 5, please don't be 8. 3. Wait, can we get 3? 3! No! No, Hy-Vee! No, Hy-Vee! I'm resting him, don't worry. How much do I have to revive Hy-Vee? Not enough. No, Hy-Vee! Why'd they have to kill Hy-Vee? Alright, let's see what it is now. Yes, somebody revive Hy-Vee. Like, knock off Chris, revive Hy-Vee. I don't care if I die. I'm doing this for Hy-Vee. For Hy-Vee! Oh, wait. No, Tim. No, Tim. No, Tim. Tim, no. Tim, no, Tim, Canada. Uh-oh. Alright, I need to get locked in. No! No, he died. No! Alright, let's go explore some of the other games. There isn't a better way to keep things going than going back to one of the old things that we used to do for the channel, which is Hunger Ho, or Hunger Home. That's what we called it. So, now it's here. Let's get started the game. Alright, let's go. As the tributes stand on the podium, the horn sounds. Fleischer sets off an explosive, killing Broken Dancer, Topest, Weird Italian Guy, and Dr. Oh my stars. All of them are dead already. That's 4. That's 4 out of the 24. Sonny runs away from the cornucopia. Alexia finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Scavaganza stays at the cornucopia for resources. Kipping runs away from the cornucopia. Ben runs away. Lucifer takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia Detective Jones runs into the cornucopia and hides. SRO runs into the cornucopia and hides. Shonit runs away. Briskly, Lieutenant Roberts and Schneimy work together to get as many supplies as possible. Nikki runs away. Afghanistan grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Lieutenant Anderson and Stephen Roberts fight for a bag. Lieutenant Anderson gives up and retreats. Alki runs away. Skylar retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Sebastian clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Proceed. Stephen Roberts begs for briskly to kill him. He refuses, keeping Stephen Roberts alive. Shonit and Lieutenant Anderson split up to search for resources. Schneimy, Sebastian, Nikki, and Talixia raid Ben's camp while he's hunting. Poor Ben. SRO, Lucifer, Sonny, and Fletcher hunt for other tributes. Alki receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Afghanistan travels to higher ground. Skylar receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Scavaganza thinks about home. Kipping diverts Detective Jones' attention and runs away. Poor Detective Jones. Rita Roberts discovers a river. Proceed. Right off the bat, 4 people are dead. The first thing that happened in the game. Broken Dancer, District 7. Torpus, District 8. Weird Italian Guy, District 1. I was really hoping Weird Italian Guy would survive longer. And Dr. Striker from District 12. Briskly and Sonny talk about the tribute still alive. Ben tends to Scavaganza's wounds. Does Ben even have a medkit? I'm not sure. Because he got raided by some people. Skylar sees clean water from an unknown sponsor. Alki quietly hums. Sebastian, Rita, Roberts, Lieutenant Anderson, and Fletcher, and Detective Jones sleep in shifts. SRO lets Afghanistan into a shelter. Schneimy, Nikki, and Lucifer successfully ambush and kill Shelnit, Talixia, and Stephen Roberts. Not very wise for Shelnit, Talixia, and Stephen Roberts. They're some of my favourite characters. Like Schneimy, how could you do that? You're literally someone I've voiced for. Kipping attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. Proceed. It's day 2. Sonny practices his archery. Schneimy scares Sebastian off. Skylar sprains her ankle while running away from Afghanistan. Lieutenant Anderson, briskly, Lucifer, and SRO hunt for other tributes. Nikki receives clean water. Detective Jones discovers a cave. Scavaganza picks flowers. Ben explores the arena. Kipping thinks about home. Alki receives an explosive from someone. Fletcher stalks Rita Roberts. Proceed. 3 cannon shots, including Shelnit, the literal bomb, Talixia, a planet, and Stephen Roberts. Night 2. Rita Roberts thinks about winning. Afghanistan and Skylar talk about the tribute still alive. Detective Jones and Lucifer hold hands. Isn't that cute? Ben, Lieutenant Anderson, Sebastian, and Scavaganza sleep in shifts. SRO cries herself to sleep. Sorry, SRO, Screen Repair Organization. Nikki, Sonny, Fletcher, Kipping, and Alki sleep in shifts. Bresky looks at the night sky, reminding himself of Alki because Alki has broken up with him. Schneimy thinks about home. Proceed. Day 3. Nikki steals from Schneimy while he isn't looking. Bad Nikki, you're supposed to be a maid, not stealer. Skylar runs away from SRO. It's a whole entire building. Scavaganza's parents as they go while running away from Lieutenant Anderson. Fletcher injures himself by accident. Kipping, Ben, and Lucifer hunt for the tributes. Afghanistan receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sebastian runs away from Briskly. Sonny scares Alki off. Rita Roberts and Detective Jones split up to search for resources. And no cannon shots, because no one has died. Hooray! Alright, let's keep going. Nikki receives fresh food, Sky receives a fire, Afghanistan loses sight of where he is. Detective Jones stays awake all night. Sonny tries to sing himself to sleep. SRO thinks about home. Lucifer questions his sanity. Sebastian receives the hatchet. Scavaganza passes out from exhaustion. Aki receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Kipping and Ben huddle for warmth. Stein returns to Rita's Robert's runes. Lieutenant Anderson receives clean water. Flesh and Brisky talk about the tribute still alive. Day 4. I looked ahead, and it's, something. Flusher, Alki, and Briskly unsuccessfully ambushed Sonny, Schneimi in Afghanistan, who killed them and said, "Sorry, Flusher, Alki, and Briskly. Looks like the couple died together." And Flusher somehow. Sebastian injures himself, well, he's a fish. He can't really walk on land. The ocean's kind of towards the edges of the island, which have fireballs and stuff, so I'd see how he could get injured. Lucifer makes a wooden spear. Detective Jones receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Scar receives fresh food. Nikki, SRO, and Ben hunt for the tributes. Scavaganza chases Kipping. I would also be scared of Scavaganza if I were you, especially on his bottom side. Don't take that out of context. Rita Roberts receives a hatchet. Lieutenant Anderson searches for firewood. 3 cannon shots flush at Alki and Briskly from the unsuccessful ambush. Sorry, Alki and Briskly, you two are supposed to be a couple, but sorry. And flush at your ink. Here is everyone's status right now. District 2 is still alive. District 1 is half alive. District 3 is still alive. District 4 is half alive. District 5 is still alive. District 6 is half alive. District 7 is half alive. District 8 is both dead. District 9 is still alive. District 10 is also both dead. District 11 is still alive. Well, half of it is. Fletcher died, but he had 4 kills. But District 12, somehow Schneimi had 6 kills. I'm not sure how Schneimi got 6 kills. Schneimi, how many people did you kill? There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 10 people killed. You probably got help from Sonny, Afghanistan, and Nikki. Fletcher, you probably got help from them too. So that's a lot of kills though, Schneimi. I'm surprised you got that many. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. It's a regular night, but I think something special is gonna happen tomorrow. Sky cooks her food before putting her fire out. Rita, Roberts, and SRO tell stories about themselves to each other. Lucifer thinks about winning. Afghanistan sees a fire but stays hidden. Lieutenant Anderson, Nikki, Scavaganza, and Kipping tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Schneimi's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Sebastian thinks about winning. Sonny starts a fire. Ben receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Detective Jones cries himself to sleep, probably because of the loss of his. Day 5 already looked ahead, not feeling too good. Ben searches for firewood. Lucifer, Schneimi, Nikki, and Lieutenant Anderson hunt for the tributes. Sky thinks about home. Rachel Roberts goes hunting, but it's right here. Kipping falls into a pit and dies. Kipping is supposed to be more vigilant than this. Afghanistan attacks Detective Jones, but he manages to escape. Sebastian, SRO, Sonny, and Scavaganza hunt for the tributes. Proceed. 1 cannon shot because Kipping slipped and fell into a pit. And Kipping is dead. I'm pretty sure Kipping was the only one left in his district, so District 1 is fully out now. Ben loses sight of where he is, once again looked forward, not feeling too well again. Detective Jones attempts to climb on a tree, but falls on Lucifer, killing them both. Lucifer, remember vigilancy. Afghanistan, Skyle, SRO, and Schneimi, and Lieutenant Anderson sleep in shifts. Rita Roberts cooks his food before putting his foot out. Nikki tends to her wounds. Scavaganza, Sebastian, and Sonny sleep in shifts and proceed. Lieutenant Anderson tries to sleep through the whole day. Sebastian strangles Afghanistan after engaging in a fist fight. Sorry, Afghanistan, I thought you were too big to get strangled by a fish. Rita Roberts is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Sonny constructs a shack. Extravaganza Nikki, Ben, and SRO raid Sky's camps while she's hunting. Slimy discovers a cave. 3 gunshots, Detective Jones, Lucifer in Afghanistan. 2 of them died after falling off a tree. Well, Detective Jones fell off a tree and crashed into Lucifer. And Afghanistan got strangled by a fish. Sky attends to her wounds. Sonny starts a fire. Nikki cries herself to sleep. Lieutenant Anderson receives fresh food. Sebastian sets Ben on fire with a Molotov. SR screams for help. Shiny is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Extravaganza passes out. Rita Roberts looks at the night sky. Proceed. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from tribute families. Skylar doesn't go. Rita doesn't go. Shiny doesn't go. Sebastian destroys SRO's memoirs just out of spite. Sonny decides not to go. Nikki decides not to go, but it's right here. Lieutenant Anderson kills Extravaganza with his own weapon. Sorry, I thought dice were more compact than that. As proceed. Shiny travels to High Ground. Rita Roberts searches for firewood, but right here is what scarred me most. Sky sets an explosive, killing Sonny, SRO, and Sebastian. All of them having S starting with a name? I'm seeing a reoccurrence here. Nikki receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Lieutenant Anderson searches for a water source. Proceed. 5 people dead. Ben, Extravaganza, Sonny, SRO, and Sebastian are all dead. 4 of them starting with S. Once again, seeing a reoccurrence. Nikki starts a fire. Lieutenant Anderson receives fresh food. And Sky pushes Rita Roberts off a cliff during a knife fight. So Rita Roberts is now dead. Well, he worked a retail job, so I don't really care about him. Slimy cooks his food before putting his fire out. Proceed! Slimy tries to sleep through the entire day. Sky ambushes Lieutenant Anderson and kills her. Sorry, Lieutenant Anderson. Lieutenant Andrea, actually. Yep, she's dead. Nikki searches for a water source and proceed. So, I believe there's only 3 people left. 2 people dead, Rita Roberts and Lieutenant Anderson. I'm pretty sure they're kind of related, I'm not sure. Slimy convinces Skylar to snuggle with him, which I think is cute. It's really cute. I love that. And Nikki screams for help. Because apparently Nikki's vacuum probably got clogged. Because she's a maid. Alright, let's proceed. Skylar sprints her and go running away from Nikki. And Slimy receives clean water. So, let's proceed. Slime cooks his food before putting his fire out. And Sky convinces Nikki not to kill her. Only to kill her instead. Sorry, Nikki. And now it's down to the 2 snuggle bugs. Let's see who wins. And the last interaction is Slimy stabs Skyle with a tree branch. Sorry, Skyle, which means 2 cannon shots, and the winner is Slimy from District 12. I had fun hosting this video with all of you guys, and I'm planning to do more background videos soon. I go back on games that I used to play a while ago. So, yeah, I'm hoping to do more of those. So, congratulations, Slimy. And here's everyone's kill counter. Topaz didn't get a single kill. And who got the most kills? Let's see. Slimy, the winner, with 7 kills. Skylar coming in second with 6 kills. Flusher in third with 4 kills. Nikki in fourth, tying with Sonny with 3 kills. And Lucifer also having 3 kills. And in 5th place, Sebastian with 2 kills. And in 6th place, Lieutenant Anderson with 1 kill. Alright lads, see you guys in the next video. Doodles!